We've seen since the start of the war on terror the constant attacks through the media on the Muslim community and also the attacks on our civil liberties. So, with no further ado, we actually are very short of time, so I'm going to ask the speakers to keep their contributions brief, so apologies for that beforehand. Our first speaker is Bob Pitt. Bob runs a website called Islamophobia Watch. Now this is a website that lots of people go to. It's the first port of call normally when people want to track what is being said against Muslims in the media. So Bob, you've got 5 minutes.
Thank you, Chair. Well, Islamophobia is not an entirely new phenomenon in Britain. I think it was back in 1997 that the Runnymede Trust published a pioneering study called Islamophobia, a Challenge for Us All. As other speakers have emphasised, it's certainly the case that it's the changed political situation post 9/11 that has provided the conditions for a dramatic intensification of Islamophobia. I think what we've seen is the right-wing press exploiting that situation to further its traditional agenda of attacking minority, non-white communities. In this case, by mounting a hysterical campaign against Muslims, portraying the Muslim community not just as a threat to national security, but as a threat to Western civilization itself. And if you look at papers like the Daily Express, which has played a particularly disgraceful role in this regard, I mean, you can certainly see continuities there. I mean, this is a paper that in the past attacked immigrants, then it attacked asylum seekers, now it directs its fire against Muslims. I mean, the targets may change, but it's all in furtherance of the same right-wing racist agenda. Where I think things have changed somewhat is that Islamophobia it's an attack on a minority, predominantly non-white community, but expressed in terms of an attack on their religious beliefs and culture rather than explicitly on the basis of ethnicity. And this has had a disorienting effect on a section of the liberal intelligentsia. You know, the people who in the past you would think of as being the natural allies of minority communities under attack have in fact changed to the other side and joined with the right-wing attackers. And there are a number of liberal journalists, people like Nick Cohen, Martin Bright, James Smith, some names to come to mind, who have gone down that road. And to be fair on these people, I don't think they're racists, but they have tended to take a line of witch hunting representative Muslim organisations like the Muslim Council of Britain, like East London Post, portraying them as extremist organisations which are on one end of a continuum of reactionary Islamism, at the other end of which stands Al-Qaeda. This is the stopping trade of people like Nick Cohen and Martin Bright, and this has provided the legitimacy for more crude right-wing forms of Islamophobia. So we have, you know, the liberal Islamophobes providing legitimacy for the right-wing Islamophobes, and then in turn it's the mainstream right-wing Islamophobia generated by the Sun and the Mail and the Express and the Daily Star, which has provided the conditions in which more extreme and violent forms of anti-Muslim bigotry and promoted by the English Defence League and the British National Party have been able to thrive and grow. I mean, that sounds a bit depressing, but to finish on a positive note, I mean, whilst the section of liberals and ex-leftists have joined in the Islamophobic hysteria, there are people outside the ranks of the traditional left who have taken a clear stand against Islamophobia. I think particularly Peter Owen, who I think would agree is not a member of the traditional left, and yet has taken a clear and powerful stand against anti-Muslim bigotry in the media. And I think there are many other people like that out there, and I think there are forces in society to build a movement against Islamophobia, you know, which will be based upon the Muslim and faith communities, the Labour movement, and you know, people of goodwill from across the political spectrum. And hopefully that is something we will be able to take forward from this conference.